I thought I would never have to do this again, but I have to for the newcomers and of course for the haters. So for the new people that's coming to my channel, the history of my channel, I used to be very competitive. I used to compete at a very, very high level. And of course, in today's video, I'm going to showcase a competitive ranked match in Madden 25 as well in college football 25. For the haters, apparently the haters never know that I had stick skills, user skills, or just skills in general. And of course, I hosted, past online leagues with college football and Madden 25 and things of that sort. Just leagues in general, and I showcase, my skills against a bunch of haters that, got exposed and humbled real quick in those leagues. And of course, they ended up backing out. But anyways, going to go back into competing and facing randoms and of course haters. It's been a while since I competed, but the skills are still there. Anyways, let's go ahead and kick off today's match in Madden 25 up first. Now, the first thing I noticed that was different compared to the last time that I played online is that it shows the game tags of myself and my opponent, but I don't know what these numbers represent. So if you guys are aware of this, let me know. Like I said, there's some new things since the last time I played both Madden 25 and college football 25. Also, I noticed, kicking off the ball, you can now pinpoint it deep beyond the end zone. So that's a new thing since the last time I played Madden 25 online. Anyways, right here, I try to undercut a user interception as I'm using the Ravens and my opponent is the Eagles. But unfortunately, I don't get it. 4th and 5, of course, on 4th and 5, he's been running this play the entire drive, and my guy does not play man. And I've done the exact same thing, nothing different. His tight end was always guarding on that post corner, but not there. Then he ends up getting the first points of the game. Cool. Another history lesson of my competitiveness. I always start off bad, but I always end up making major comebacks. Anyways, I'm shocked that dollar defense is still a thing. This loop blitz, which has been in the game for years, unstoppable to block. As you guys see right here, just a simple basic loop blitz from the left linebacker come to the right side. This tends to glitch the offensive line for a quicker block shed, so I'm shocked people are still doing this. Now, I haven't faced it in a while, so it takes me some time to figure out how to stop it. Now, I thought I'd be able to pick up the first down. I don't get it. I have to get used to the passing mechanics once again. I make my opponent go 4 and out, get the ball right back. As I run for a first down pickup, try to slide, and of course, I forgot that every time you try to slide and the defender's behind you, it's a guaranteed fumble every single time when you run with your quarterback. So he gets the ball right back. He gets downfield right before halftime. And for those that don't know, my red zone defense is pretty much a clamp. As right here, back to back, I should have had easy interceptions, at least a pick 6, but of course he gets bailed out, so he ends up having to settle for a field goal, which is very unfortunate, as, I get ball in second half. But before we get into the second half, just showcasing slide protection, which I never really mess around with because slide protection is just busted mechanics in this game. As you guys see right here, I go to ID the mic, and of course, for some reason, my left guard wants to go and block the slot cornerback on the left, which makes no sense. Anyways, continuing on as I start out the second half with first possession, get past the 50, and basically my opponent is just doing the same exact defense the entire game. For some reason, I could not run against this, which makes no sense. He just keeps using the middle linebacker, so I'm going to test him. So I'm going to have a double cross route with the running back and the in route, making him have to choose. So he chooses the in route. I dump it off to a quick pass to Derrick Henry, do the same exact thing, and he's going to go with Derrick Henry. Like, this is typical play for anybody that, plays online. They would sit in one thing and do bare minimal adjustments, but they would just sit in the same exact thing and do the same exact stuff. Anyways, I hit the in route, get a big pickup gain, get down to the red zone, and I just end up running in with, Lamar Jackson because for some reason I can't run the ball on this defense with Derrick Henry. Anyways, as he gets ball, it's fourth quarter already. I'm down basically 2 points. I finally get a turnover off a sack, tip, interception by my lineman, which was shocking. Then I finally was able to shockingly run. I ended up stopping instead of scoring a touchdown to run out a little bit more time. I just settled for a field goal kick. I could have easily scored a touchdown, but I didn't want to. I have faith in my defense. It's 4th and 15, 39 seconds left. He only has one timeout, so I'm just playing safe. I just sent 3 rushers to containment, 1 actually blitzing. I do send a late blitzer right here through the middle with my middle linebacker, and had great coverage in the backfield, and that is pretty much a game as he ends up rage quitting. So 1 in the books. I know it's not a dominating blowout, but once again, I'm getting back into competing and I'm kind of rusty. So you gotta give me a chance to get, heated up and get back into it. Now, I will be hopping back and forth, just playing 1 game at a time every single day, and possible, haters that if you're interested in playing me and think you're better, please let me know and we can get a game in, only for PlayStation 5 users only. So, starting out in college football 25, I'm using Clemson, going up against USC. I get ball first, I get downfield with ease, and end up scoring the first points of the game. Now, the thing is, in college football 25, people play the exact same way like Madden players. Now, I'm shocked people still do this. I can shift my line, shift my defense to the way that you're running, and people are still doing this. I've been showcasing this since the release of college football 25, and people still run to the direction that you shift your defense to. Anyways, my opponent's first possession, this is all he done. Just inside zone, left to right, the entire freaking drive. And I'm fine with the way people play like this. I mean, I'm used to it already. It's expected how people play like this. 99% of competitive players do 1 play until it gets stopped and then they have nothing else to go to. But it works for him. He gets downfield, he ends up scoring, right? So we end up going to the second half because he wasted the whole first half. He gets ball first in the second half. He makes a terrible blind read because I changed up my defense finally. And that's what happens. When you make your opponent change up because you're changing up your look, then they tend to stink, honestly. Now, I missed the extra point because I forgot that the kick meters change from college football 25, Madden 25, so I'm still getting used to it. But anyways, right here, you guys see he throws a blind read. I user this all the way through, and I end up getting a interception, which I almost brought back for a pick 6, which I'm kind of shocked that I didn't, but it is what it is because the next play I punch it in for an easy touchdown. Now I should be able to put this game away. I do miss the 2-point conversion, and then right here, for some odd reason, my coverage just glitches out. So this is expected. I'm shocked that it's January of 2025, the new year. This still hasn't been fixed with the coverages. Coverages are still broken where they will glitch out and be assigned to somebody else in a man coverage assignment, which is kind of crazy because I'm playing a basic cover 4, not match cover 4, but yet they still have this issue that happens. Another thing that people are still doing is this mid blitz. Like, I thought they got away from this. Now, usually I make these easy touchdown passes every single time when I see it, but of course, I guess I don't have a speedster and I can't pinpoint a pass over top the defender, so it gets picked off, but he throws a pick right back, and I can easily run out this time. I tried to do it again. I thought I had the upper hand because I used to do these passes with Kentucky all the time, and apparently I can't do it with Clemson, so I throw another pick, giving my opponent another chance, and you guys see how terrible he is. So it comes down to a 4th and 9 play, pretty much the last play for him, and he ends up picking it up in a slot vertical route. Now, once again, my red zone defense is clamp. I was trying to let him score with these, but he ends up doing a QB nil, call a timeout. Then he tries to run it in, gets stuffed. And then 3rd and goal, I know he's going to run a bubble route. I mean, look at this formation. It's guaranteed. So that's what he ends up doing. I end up getting past a block shed, stuffing it. Then 4th and goal, he's in panic mode. I know that he's going to try to hit an out route. I went to a simple cover 2 defense. I tried to fake guard the out route, which I knew he was going to, and thank God that my coverage played correctly because usually the hard flat would not play that, and I ended up getting a defensive interception, and that was game. So, once again, this is a rough start getting back into competitiveness, but once again, I'm showcasing my skills to the haters because apparently people think that I'm not good when I showcase this numerous times. And if you want to compete against me, let me know as well. Hit me up if you're on PlayStation 5 and we can get a game in. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Till next time, I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Peace.